Floodmates,
Yes, Brabee.
settle down. Floodmates,
Yes, Brabee.
welcome to another presentation. For tonight's presentation, you are going to be telling the audience challenges your community is facing and some recommended solutions that you think can help your community to get better. Again, tell your audience some challenges your community is faced with and recommend some solutions to make your communities better. Am I clear?
Yes, Brabee.
You have just 2 minutes each. Shuddy. Floodmates,
Yes, Brabee.
please be very audible. You may proceed.
Thank you, Brabee. Well, hi guys. Hey fellow flatmates. I'm going to be giving you guys two disadvantages about my community. So I'll be talking about rehab. The road in the community. At times when there's heavy rain, the water set within the holes or puddles within the road. And it floods the road at times. So people have to take off their shoes, their slippers across the community way to go on the new road. And that's really bad and disturbing. I think it would be best if we all in the community would come together, reach to the government or some of us whereby we can come. We try to, at least if we can throw some rocks, crush rock there and then put some foundation there. Try to build something that the water won't be able to set all fits away from opening drainage. It will be much better for us. And not forgetting the electricity. At times it tripped. So the breaker, the main panel breaker can supply everybody. People have access to it, like they can just open it whenever they want and they push things up, which is I think is not safe. And it should not be allowed. People always do it. So I think if the government can come in whereby they secure the box in a way that it will be impossible for a civilian to go and break through and try to play with the breakers for safety, it's going to be also great. So those are two advantages my community is really facing right now. Thank you for listening. Brabee, I'm done.
You may have your seat.
Thank you, Brabee.
Bryant. Proceed.
Hello guys, hello world. Once again, it's Bryant. Are we talking about the Ghana's field?
Bryant.
Yes, Brabee.
Talk louder.
I will be talking about the Ghana's field supermarket belt. We are facing this. The criminal rate is too much there. Like almost every day, every night. Let me say every night. They either stop somebody, or I don't know, seize their motorbikes and run them over here and whatsoever. I think one thing the government need to do, or we as a citizens need to do, is to have more securities there, because this is something that is taking away people's lives. Like it has been on so many occasions, in the sense that in the night they will always come along the road, the criminals, and stop a bike. When the bikeman stops, they either harm him, joking or something, like to just get the bike from him. So I think the security system in Nigeria, or the security department, can help in that direction to help save lives of its citizens. Thank you. As I please ask to take my seat.
You may have your seat.
Thank you, brother.
Manage. Proceed.
Well, hello everyone. The name remains constant, Manish West. Okay, I live in New Georgia, and one of the points I want to drive on is the criminal rate in New Georgia. As we all know, at times we have many people complaining about New Georgia Junction that it is very risky, and which of course myself have been updating from it. My own colleagues that we all grew up together, or life now has taken them to another destination, which of course is very bad, and they have attacked me before. So I do think that it will be necessary if the government see our best to provide a strong security for our junction. Yes. And secondly, due to the current issue in our community, sometimes I also heard that certain part of our community, like the transformer, if it has problem, it takes like over 6 months, close to a year before AEC tries to bring back a new transformer. Sometimes the citizens of the community, they choose a date to protest, still people don't look at them. So I also think that it will be necessary if the government also look at that. Thank you very much.
You may have your seat. Gary. Proceed.
Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your own boy Gary the blogger. I want to say that the community I come to talk about, I just moved there like 6 months now, or bypass, even though I live on the main road, but there's a community beyond me. The call the Rock Spring Valley or the Rock Spring Village. And I can always go there, walk around, and the living condition is very bad. No safe drinking water, no stable current, and the drainage, everything. All I want for the government to do, at least they can help the people in that area they can give them a public latrine, and someone will be taking care of it, because if you go there, you see toilet will be all on the road, and starting to rainfall, water will set, all in their living room, in their house, and stuff, no good drainage. And also I want to appeal to the government of Liberia to help them with safe drinking water as well, because water business is very hard there. And I feel so bad seeing Liberians suffering in that community, no food to eat, and the kids and stuff. At least anybody out there listening to me, you want to do a donation, you can chase Rock Spring Valley, bypass the Togi gas station, ask anybody around there, you can help those people living down that hole there. At least it will help you to benefit their life as well. Thank you.
You may have your seat.
Thank you.
Aria. Proceed.
Okay, hello, my name is Arya Junior Cooper. And yes, even though I haven't spent much time in Liberia, but I currently live in New Matani for over some weeks, and I've come to BBL. And some of the things I observe is, one, is the road, especially the intersection between Old Matali and New Matali. The road there is very bad. So even me, sometimes I'm on bike going, the bike I find it very hard to pass the way, especially when it rains. The water, take out the sand, and then there's rocks, and there's still a lot of complications. So the road is a really key thing for to look at. And also one of the things I observe is the marketplace for New Matadi. I think the infrastructure there is a little bit poor and needs to be upgraded. There is just zinc rounds and sticks. But I urge not just the government, because we got some people there in New Matadi that have the upper hand that can help as well. So I urge, I want to ask for help, those that can give the support to, help reform those two things, the marketplace and the road. It will be a lot of good help, even though the government plays a good role and a key role in developing our country. But I like to tell people that Liberia is everyone's responsibility. So if you can do one or two to help your community or the place you live in, the road you pass every day, will be a very good help. And one of the things I like to look at is that people know Matali for basketball. So if the government or key people there that can help to reform good sport park that can help the youth will be very good. So yeah, those are the three things.
Winash. Proceed.
Hello everyone, I'm Wina B. Weeks, and I live around behind Town Bakery before reaching to gas junction. So I'm living in a community where you find less privileged are dominating the community. And what we are facing in that particular community is that we don't have LEC there. Though we are closer to rehab, and even Kenija Belt have LEC, but we that are closer there don't have LEC, and because of it, we are facing a lot of criminals racing the community. For that particular road that's going down between Princess Furniture, you will find people that will stand to that junction. As for that area, it's a working place. No money, they always benefit from that particular area because they will check, and even if you try to run, once they go with that road and bend behind there, you can't find them again. They will be standing right there. They won't run far place, but the whole area is dark. And the people that live in my community, they sell in the market, the women that sell the boni, they small thing, and I have a lot of zinc rounds in my community. So in the current issue we are facing, and then the community current that is there is from 6 to 6. It's now a whole day, and you pay $45 per month. But if you want a day current, you can pay extra money. So I'm only asking the government to please extend the EDC ports in our community. Thank you.
You may have your seat. Delvis. Proceed.
Hi everyone, I'm Delvis Brooks. I live in Omadari Estate. What I was saying is that the estate, the whole district number no public and library. So I'm asking the government to please to go one public library, right? The district number 9 for all our students in the district. And number 2 is that we need a pack for our youth, where in the evening time we will work at least to have 1 or 2 funds. So I'm asking the government to please work in that direction for the safety of our citizens. Yeah.
You may have your seat. Jocko Flow. Have your seat.
Okay, Brabee, I'm seated.
Proceed.
Thank you very much, Brabee. My name is Joshua Flo, Jacko Flo, aka Bandu. I'm living in the Kenja community right after the president community, we have community. In my community, we are suffering on transformer issue, LEC. In my community, I'm one of the person that always pushing for current in my community. I've tried along with community members and the leaders of the community, but things seem to go the wrong way. And in my community as well, we have a community there being called the Zinwan Estate. In that Zinwan Estate, we have over 200 persons living at that particular place. They don't have a latrine, they don't have good bathroom, they take bath, and they are suffering. I wrote this to tell them that I'm the hero right now and speaking on behalf of them to really have a better life and a better living condition. Thank you so much. One love, things.
You may have your seat.
Thank you, Brabee.
Lisa. Proceed.
Hello world, hello my fellow flatmates. I'm Lisa M. Cassell, representing the League Gang. And I'm going to be talking about the Town community, that's 2nd Street at the back of City Hall. So basically, some of the disadvantages we've been facing, number 1 would be public latrine. There are really no good public latrine around that area. So most of the time, because we're closer to the Doo River, a lot of people, like 80% of the citizens within that area usually go to the Doo River to use the latrine. And it's really not good because that's like a lot of air pollution and stuff. And also another thing will be we don't have a proper sanitation stuff because there's actually nowhere to actually throw dirt. So people just collect the dirt, take it straight to the river, and most of the time you also find people burning their dirt within the yard and stuff, and that causes air pollution. So I want to talk to the government of Liberia or any other person that is able to help with the public latrine stuff, and to the MCC. It will really be a good project if you guys can at least bring us that big dustbin or something for the dirt, because it's really affecting us in that place.
You may have your seat. Yayo. Proceed.
Thank you, Brabee. Hello, everyone. Hello, my fellow flatmates. I'm Anthony Elijah Morris, aka Yayo. I'm here to add up to the many voices of the Caldwell Belt, to be precise, Semugatown Peace Community. There are a lot of things that we've been facing up, but I'm here to talk about the three major challenges, which number one has to do with bad road condition. Yeah, like from Semugatown Junction to Peace Community, we've been facing bad road conditions for years now because the road haven't been paved. Like we have dusty roads and the holes, and sometimes we notice that all of the time during rainy season, if you try to get on bike from Peace Community to Semugatown before getting to Caldwell Junction, you will, like, definitely, if it is raining, you'll get messed up. If you're wearing wet clothes, black, or you get messed up by the mods. And then during dry season, like, we get dusted up. Our hair gets dusted up, our latches, and our trousers, our white t-shirts. These are things that people really been having problems with, facing problems with through all these years. And then secondly, looking at electricity. Like over the past years, people really been struggling. Like you won't find people, the majority on that side, drinking cold water or putting things in fridge because there's no current. Yeah, and definitely it's affecting the community because of that. Thirdly, we have an unsafe community. Our community has been unsafe because there is no good security. And then based on the security aspect, I would love to recommend, like, to the Republic of Liberia government, the government of Liberia, to please look at this, most especially to LNP, Liberia National Police, to please look at this into consideration, because you have like officers that have been at the depot, which we have before getting at Semugatown Junction. They have been there for over 4 to 5 years. And you find out like these officers that have been there over 4 to 5 years have connections with people who they know. So at times they judge cases in favor of people they do know. So I'm just begging you guys to please, the government of Liberia, I'm begging you to please, especially LNP, at least to do a normal routine of changes, yeah, to bring in new officers, yeah, and then transfer them to another depot wherein the EOs and commander can be transferred. Please, 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 because these are major problems we've been facing, most especially with LEC. You have few people have electricity and some people don't have, and based on electricity, you will have like us facing a current condition. There's no stable current. At times current comes in a week, we don't experience having current. So please, you have to use a generator, and this country is really getting hard for people to be buying gasoline to put in the machines.
Please, please. Thanks.
You may have your seat.
Thank you.
Yayo, please get back to the presentation stand.
Yes, Brabee.
Go ahead with your presentation.
Thank you, Brabee. Hello, everyone. Hi, my fellow flatmates. I'm Anthony Naja Mars, aka Yayo. I'm here to add up to the many voices of the Kadwa Bell, to be precise, Semuka Town Peace Community. We have been facing up as community dwellers, we've been facing up a whole lot of challenges. But basically I'm here to talk about three major challenges that we have been facing. Like over the past years, that number one, we have been facing
bad road condition, which has to do with the road heading from Samgatan Junction to Peace Community, which is actually not paved and is a dusted road with holes. So definitely during rainy season, we face a whole lot of problems wherein you get on bike, reaching up to Samgatan Junction, you find out your clothes get dirty with muds. You need food to wear white shirt because definitely they will get dirty. During dry season, the same thing happens. Our eyebrows and lashes get dusted up, our hands get dusted up because of our bad road condition. And you find out you can't wear white shirt, you will end up putting your white shirt in plastic or you out of our car and you be safe. And riding a car also you have to switch up the winches of the car just so us can enter and dirty you. And then secondly, we also been facing like unsafe environment, our community been unsafe based on security issues. And then you find out the depot is far from our community. So before someone comes in, a thief comes in to steal, definitely there will be no means of you catching that person. And then we also been experiencing a whole lot of stolen bags by robbers who will come in and take bags guys from the junction and take them strictly in. And definitely when they get in the Gulf, they will take their bag and run away because of what? No electricity. We don't have current. And we've been facing bad electricity problem. And based on that, I'm here to plead to the government of Liberia to please find it necessary to help us all, to citizens that will find reason to help in the Cowboy Belt Peace Community to be precise. Please. I'm Anthony Lajamar once again. Yahil. Thanks.
You may have your seat.
Thank you.
Akin. Proceed.
Thank you, Brabee. Hi, everyone. Once again, I'm Akin Johnson, representing Team Akin. Well, I live Omatari Estate, and then I'll be talking on the current issue. For Omatari Estate, we have our leadership there, but then they are working along with the government of Liberia. But we noticed that in the estate, we have the backyard, which is beyond the estate, where people stealing current and other stuff. So it lead to spoil transformer. So I'm kind of asking the government of Liberia to work along with our leadership there so that they can help, so that our current business will be stable. Another issue is our estate, we have like road leading in the estate itself, and then we have potholes. So our representative there came in a few times and then he paved the road, but the road don't have a quota. So I'm kind of asking the government of Liberia also to please work along with the citizens of Omatari Estate so that our road will be paved, our current issue will be stable. Thank you.
You may have your seat.
Thank you, Brabee.
Dear. Proceed.
Alright. Hello, Liberia. Hello to government officials, if any watching, my fellow flatmates. I was elected as the secretary of my youth department in my community. So, Brabee, thank you for giving me the privilege to speak through this video. I live at District 17
Red Hill Field Community, Hotel Africa Road. First of all, I'll be speaking on the current issue. We are paying $45 US for current every month, and we only using the current from 6 to 6 in the morning. And not every family can afford to have the money to take in current every month. And because of that, the community is not safe. I can go to my community around 10 o'clock and find a bike to carry me in the community. Yes. So because of that, you have bad boys all over hijacking people, and then, you know, all those bad stuff. Secondly is, I would want to ask the government to at least give the youth of my community scholarship, because there are so many high school graduates that are there that are responsible of those hijacking and other stuff because they have nothing to do. They sit home, they just sit in the community, be in ghettos, smoke from morning to night. And after smoking, all they can do is to hijack people's stuff to get money to support their habits for the next day. For my community, I have like 4 companies that are running there. 4 big companies. I believe that they can handle that situation. They can give us electricity. We don't have to wait for government to give us electricity. So I'm kind of asking the government to reach to those companies and ask them that it is a mandate, because they are benefiting from our community. So if they can come up and like try to work in line with the government to give us electricity, it will be good. And then if they can try to employ most of the youths to have work to do, I believe that the hijacking and other stuff will be less. Thank you, Brabee.
You may have your seat. Varney. Proceed.
All right, hello everyone. I'm Gartner Giovanni, commonly known as Brabee for short. I'm actually pleased for today's topic because I'm serving as the secretary for my macro community known as Perry Street. And there are a few things that I would love for stakeholders, government officials, and others who can aid in the process to work on. The start of this year, the community received 2 transformers through some stakeholder influence, but then we are faced with a lot of things with those transformers, because every night then either we hear wire burn, breaker got burned, or I don't know, one problem to another. So some of us believe it is because of the power theft or because of the lack of balancing from LEC. So with this, I'm kindly asking the management of the Liberia Electricity Corporation to kindly intervene and get that solved, so at least our 2 transformers can be secured, because it took a long time for us to get them. The next one has to do with the security. We noticed that at night, Perry Street is very, very risky. And some of us believe that because it is being used as a settlement point, that is, people from around always go there for amusement. So we currently asking the Liberia National Police to please make Perry Street their major patrol point at night, because there are a lot of bad stuff that go on there. The jacking of phone, the juking of residents or outsiders for their own properties and other stuff. And one of those reasons I do believe that it happened is because of You notice more youth on the street are taking in drugs or sometimes selling drugs. So I'm also using this platform to kind of appeal to the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency to actually make Perry Street one of their constant visit center so as to help our youth there stop selling and taking in drugs. Lastly, I would love for any stakeholder or government or whosoever to aid us in water. We don't have no hand pump on Perry Street for the public. We notice that people actually suffer from water a lot. Thank you ever so much. Your name remain constant. Governor Giovanni, Brabee V for sure. Let's keep voting.
You may have your seat.
Thank you, Brabee.
SAG. Proceed.
Okay, well, hello everyone. It's Agasha Jibran Bolotor, Sak, the lion of this house. And I came from a Fenner community, and Fenner community was once a rural community, but since the establishment of the University of Liberia in the community, they changed it to a suburban community. Now, with the university around, there was hope that the youth will be empowered and they will have time to hustle. But since the evacuation of the place where houses were broken down and people were sent away, now the land is lying there vacant with a lot of bush around. Now the youth cannot hustle anymore. Right now, Fennel has turned to a slum community full of ghettos with hopeless youth. Now, if only the government can try to empower or talk to the University of Liberia to occupy the vacant land with business entities or houses that will give rise to job opportunities to the youth of the community. Because the bushes there and the rape cases are getting high because people take advantage of the place being lonely, a lot of bushes, so the rape kids almost every time, and people steal from people and just jump in there and nothing. There's no public latrine for the people of the community, so they use the same bush to go to excrete. And also water pollution, people use the water running through the community to throw dirt, and it's bringing a lot of harm to the people. So the government of Liberia, working in line with the University of Liberia, can actually develop the land. I know that the youth will have hope to work again and to hustle on a regular basis. Once again, the name is Sak, the lion of the house. Thank you, brother.
You may have your seat. Danella. Proceed.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm from Pakistan and I'm discussing about Pakistan. We are facing cleaning, yeah, because I noticed that ill people leave Pakistan to go to another community or on the main road to buy pills or be treated, and I know that health matters a lot. Also, the market. We don't have community market. Before going to the market, you pay $100 or $200 before going to the market because I am by a support phone. I went in the market once, I forget to buy peanut butter. So when I came home, I decided to cook the cassava leaf, but no peanut butter was around. And no market around my community, so I decided to take $200 to go and come back. And I know that it's not fair. People will be changed sometimes. So I just apologize to those out there and also the community appealing. I'm also appealing to the community officials and also the community, those that have hands to help our community.
You may have your seat. Tina. Proceed.
Hello, Mama Liberia, everyone. My fellow flatmates. I'm Tina Walker. Team Tina for now. I am living in the community.
Tina,
Yes, Brabee.
be very audible.
Alright, Brabee. I'm living in the Kumbatan community, to be precise, around Winners Chapel, opposite the ministerial complex behind the Stop and Shop. We are actually facing a serious market problem because before we go to the market, we have to go over to purchase stuff for us to cook and do other things. The community, Kongada community is not as it's not like other communities because we have to cross the road every day and everybody know how the accident rate is too much on that road. It's really scary for us. So I'm kindly asking other people that have hands in the community or the government officials to help us with the market in Kongata around the Susanberry area. Like I would say, Kongata, as people see it, it's not like how it is nowadays. I will tell you that we too suffer from community latrine situation. Because many times I see people around my community taking water to toilet in it, and I dislike the fact that I see it to be a nastiness. So I'm kindly asking people that in the community that there are entities in the community I know that is able to do stuff for us. So only if they can help us with stuff like that, it will be fine. And the government official, please, Kongata is not as everyone sees it to be like a normal and a unique community. We too suffer from too many things, so I pray that you guys look on that side and forget about the slum community as you always do. Thank you.
You may have your seat. Nelly. Proceed.
Good evening, audience. I am Nelly T. Masikwe, the drama queen in the house of Kukujuku. I'm going to be discussing the water facility in my community because we don't have a hand pump in the community and there's no well there. Because of that, people are straining for water in my community. For that reason, 3 months ago, I have to ask my landlord for a spot to dig a well there. The well now they are managing, but they cannot sustain the whole community because people come from all the way Boma Bridge, down the bridge, across the train track to come in our yard for water. So I'm asking my representative in my district, where I live, District 15, to help us with the water issue in our community. And the next one is the water flow. Yeah, when it's rainy season, our drainage get filled. The blockage of the drainage, it causes malaria because when I wake up in the morning and I see in my community. There's no way you can pass when you are dressed up. You have to take off your shoes, or if you are having long pants, you have to roll your trouser up, and you just have to walk in the water. It will stop you on your knee. Yeah, that is causing a lot of problem for us. It's giving us malaria in our community. So I'm kindly asking the government to come to our area in the Boma Bridge community, because we need help from the government there. Yeah, thank you. You already know.
Nelly,
Yes, Brabee.
what is Brabee seeing in front of you?
Oh, Brabee, it's part of my drama, and I'm pregnant today in your house.
Who is the father of the unborn child?
Oh, Brabee, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's out. I'm dedicating this pregnancy to Harry. Today is another day.
Nelly,
Yes, Brabee.
you just told me last night that Delvis was the father of the unborn child.
Yes, Brabee, as I said, that was a script. Yesterday was another day. Today is another day, because every day I expect a new drama in your house. So today is another pregnancy. The pregnancy yesterday night was 2 months, but this is 7 months.
Nelly,
Yes, Brabee.
are you trying to give one pregnancy to two fathers?
Oh, Brabee. Brabee, Brabee. Brabee.
Thank you for your presentation. You may have your seat. Shine. Proceed.
Hello world, I'm Sam V. Fofana Noah Shine, and I will be using the opportunity to tell you some of the challenges we are facing in our community. I'm from the Brabee Highway, Lower Magibi, the Honeybee area. Okay, first I'll let me talk on the road. At times when I come home late, I find it difficult to get home because the road is so bad. Most especially when the rain falls, you know, I have to walk because no way to even ride back to home. Because motorcyclists will be telling me that they can't go to my house. I'm living way in the Gulf. If they want to carry me, they will charge me $500, which I can't even pay $500 at the junction. So I will have to walk. And the next thing again, the electricity. Since I moved there in 2015, I've never in my entire life seen electricity there till now. So I'm currently asking the government to please try to look on that side, please.
You may have your seat. Nita. Proceed.
Hello, Liberia. Hello, everyone. Hello, my friends, families. I'm Anita E. Loading. I'm from Bannersfield Estate.
Nita,
Yeah.
be very audible.
Okay, Brabee. Hello, everyone. Hello, Liberia. Hello, my fellow families. I am Anita E. Loading from Bannersfield Estate. And we have a major problem in Bannersfield, which is the criminal rate
I witnessed two persons being starved to death right before my very eyes, like I said. It was 7 o'clock on the estate field, and one was about 10 o'clock. And I think the reason is that our depot we have in Bannersville, the police people there, they have only one handcuff. Like if you have a case, someone carried a case before you and they go to arrest that person, you go back to the police station to carry another case, they will tell you to your face that only one handcuff we have and they already carried to arrest somebody. So we cannot go on your case. So I'm finally asking the government to please, you have to look into, you have to intervene, because the depot there is very, very weak. The police people that are there, sometimes you even go there, they tell you that they're eating the tire in the days and that I'm a victim. Somebody stole my phone before, right there in the day I went there, they told me that the tire, and the other person said that at lunchtime they don't have time for it. Secondly, we have the highest drug rate in Bannersville, because we have a lot of ghettos. I have a very big one near my house that the police people, they don't even reach there. Whenever you tell them about it, because when people check phone, they go into the ghetto there, and the ghetto is visible. It's not something like way behind the bush or something. They will pass right behind the ghetto and they don't even care. All of our youth in the community, a lot of the children, they are smoking every day. They even pass in the streets smoking, and the police people can be seeing them. I don't know whether they are friends with them. So maybe we need a patrol team in the estate from DEA, and we also need a patrol team from LMP that have arms, because Bannersville estate is very risky. We lost about 4 persons in 4 months' time. People are dying in Bannersville, they are being starved. We are afraid to come out of our houses at times, especially in the evening, because when they come to you, they attack you on the estate field. Meaning we don't even have quarrel on our estate field. We don't have a bush field like on the estate field. If you're passing on the estate field, they will stop you, they take your phone, they will hurt you and do a lot of things. So I'm appealing to the government, please think of the Bannersville estate is very, very bad. Thank you.
You may have your seat. Cherish. Proceed.
Hello once again, people. I'm back again. Cherish. Desire. Like you already know. Okay, so I'm here to talk about my community, Oro. Yeah, Oro have a lot of things I need to be paid to serve. Especially the road aspect, the water aspect, and the security aspect. Okay, one. From the main road to, let me just say, in front of car wash, that place is very damaged. So, you know, it's everybody's business, but most especially when it comes to the road issue in Liberia, the government is responsible for it. So, I would like for the government to, look at that place and fix that place. Okay, for the market side and the other places like Chubar, Gatetown, Smart Road, the place is very good. So, I don't know to talk too much about that. But in the community, the very community I live, on the line of water and sewer business is very high. It's not stable. You find out today when you go to water to somebody's house, because some of them don't really have that to a house, you have to take 2 or 3 minutes to go to someone's and draw water there. So I would like for the people to, the government to look into that, and water and sewer, the community really need water. You don't have to, take your gallon and go to someone else's house to go and draw water. That is too embarrassing, and it's really embarrassing. And secondly, for the current issue, it's not really stable. I think for me, for the past 1 year, I can say I've not experienced a technical current before. I've not experienced the current issue, so that's really bad. Certain people in the community, they have current, those big ones, they have a generator. So when current doesn't come in 2 or 3 months, they don't care. So nobody going to advocate for the current issue. So and then the transformer will like tell you when you have a meeting 1 or 2 times in a week or month. They will like, oh, we went to the area, the LEC area, and then the people said that they're going to face they're going to come and face the place that bring the transformer from. Then you will not see anything. So that's really bad. We need current in our community. And thirdly is the security issue. It's really bad that you find out in the daytime surf, people try to attack you for your own things, and it's really bad. And especially the night hour, you can be out at 10 or 11 in the night. You are not for yourself anymore. You'll be for the Zoko boys. They will attack you, take your phone, take your motorbike. When you're walking alone going to your house, the road sometimes it's kind of tricky. You have a lot of corner and all that. So once somebody check your phone, they either go to the level where you're not found again. So it's really bad. I want for not about the government alone, but people that live there, those senators, representatives, they have to come and bring good security, to come and guide other people who cannot fight for themselves, to be secure. Because it's really bad. People are fighting us every day, for our own things. I've been victim mass so many times. So for me, I'm really tired of that, because people have fought me. Even for my own phone, some guys there, almost I challenged 6 guys I think a few weeks ago for my own phone. In the daytime, it was 10 o'clock in the morning going to 11, almost 10, 10:30 or something. Those guys attacked me for my phone when I was getting on the motorbike coming from the market to go home. They attacked me and then they, tried to take my phone from me. So it was by His grace that I didn't die that day, but I have some bruises on my feet, and my hands that, I have right now I can show the people. So it's really bad. People fighting for their own thing is not good. So we really need security, to come and put those boys, bad boys into order. We can't fight them. We don't have one to kill them, because for me, if I had one, I can kill somebody for my life because you threatened me to kill me. So honestly, we need security in our rural community. It's really bad. So thank you, guys.
You may have your seat. Floodmates.
Yes, Brabee.
Thank you for this presentation. Thank you for airing some problems your communities are facing. I am pretty sure some of the inhabitants of your communities can testify to these problems. And I am pretty sure the authorities of the government and your various communities are listening. And we hope something will be done about it. Floodmates.
Yes, Brabee.
You may go about your normal night activities.
Thank you, Brabee.
To House of Kuku Jumuku. Big Brabee Liberia Season 2 House of Kuku Jumuku. Big Brabee Liberia Season 2 House of Kuku Jumuku.
Hello everyone and welcome to Big Brabee Liberia Season 2, the House of Kuku Jumuku. You're not inside, you're not know. My name is Vic June and I'm going to be teaching you how to vote for your favorite flatmates in the house using the Tiffany app both here in Liberia and from abroad. The first step is to go to your Tip Me app on your phone, click on it, and scroll down to Services and click on Services. On the Services page, you will see Events and Events Pass. Click on it. And then you see the Big Brabee Liberia Flatmates voting line.
Okay, you cherry there. Yeah, you cherry there.
Yeah, you want you to take him at the
I think I have one or two in the kitchen.
Little side conversation.
That's all I'm asking.
Ask you a question.
I will ask you a place, please.
Ask me what I'm doing.
What are you doing, my son?
He's not asking questions. First, I'm not going to teach this thing.
Normally, you teach this thing. So I see you. That's why
I asked you to ask a question.
You know, this thing is cherished. Are you put egg with it?
You know?
France, you be doing it. How many put it? We'll pay one water.
How many do you have?
guys are still in that part. You gotta be a boy.
One bread.
No, I've been asking you.
DJ boy, man.
You right?
What about around here? Swap me. Ah, really, but the only people that want to know that.
Listen, I'm very clear with this, right? Tonight, anyone called fighting in that room.
You may have a fat CEO.
See what problem?
You may have a fat CEO.
Trust me, if I just smell or hear any sin. No. In fact, I want to take exercise.
When you pass,
I was starting to oh yeah. Those that keep looking at me. Close your eyes. Before I come and get it. They know themselves. Those that keep looking at me with eyes. Be careful.
Everybody laughing.
Very nice.
It's alright. Are you okay? Right there, then you can be your husband. Yeah, good for you.
Yesterday,
How you very know how they
Thank you.
But you argue,
Good idea. Why are you even
Yesterday when I was doing my sugar, you're not paying attention to it because I wanted to visit sign of chasing. But I posted, I was saying, I said, I can do Russia. Enough force. Who take that? Everyone will verify. Someone start giving people the names that are not verified. Not everybody is a public figure.
So you public figure?
Yeah, you tell us your work.
I'm going to give you a sample. Okay. My teacher who taught me about digital technology, he is not public figure on Facebook. But the things he know about computer, he's not my equal. Why not famous saying you have a computer? So the teacher who was telling you about to teach you about engineering, they appreciate that. You got to understand.
Like, if I was telling
I don't have time for that. What I can tell for anybody who don't correct it, they don't correct it. They don't correct
Hi, my head. See, I guess it no more.
Now my head, you know, I'm like talking to
But I'm not seeing you fly
very creative.
More chicken.
Oh. president will return when you are here. According to that, I'm not the government, you guys usually, like you guys don't let go, this one. Yeah, see if I do it, Jello. Let me not talk about 10 minutes.
You need brand to open a rock, you know.
Go make a for me. Cardboard.
I'll pay for it now.
Alright, that's not obvious.
No, I get something.
I get cardboard. Is that Brian get it?
Bobby, I'm pushing.
What's the young boy from here? Il y a un petit point de peinture.
What they jumping? No, what they put in more in free? Cherish, what they put in more? Cherish can. What they put in more?
But cherish me, but you know, but I didn't put your damn matter.
Yeah, that's there. I don't give you a direction to the church.
What place are you going to be having?
My church, you last direction, I'll give you my church. You're not allowed. You're I don't. They pay for the way person. All of you, all of them, the people, the way put it. They give you $2.
$2.
That's what you know, Jeremy. If I like the influence the if you're almost like the public guy,
well, now I'm going to everybody want to pay for it. You pay for it.
How much I put up a bill?
Yeah, I'm give you a mix. The shows of your pen, I don't know. I'm bluffing.
On the first screen, why are you bluffing? I'm bluffing. Face it to your own. The one when you body beat, well, I think very annoying. I know.
So why was I giving you a beer? Why was I when you giving you a beer?
So they say me donate if camera very much for us.
Oh, but yeah, what? I'm telling you.
Very important to what's our tea, the take us said and then if you go there still, what is that you facing?
I'm facing it.
And you for the camera.
So
because he is very annoying. You're talking very annoying. The thing when you be doing so long time for your presentation. They want it near more your friend. Why you put in more your friend?
Oh, but my wife my friend more with them.
I don't know what to tell you that.
What will you feel now?
The problem is that you get more fever. Why you be using that means of people to more people? And your problem now.
Oh, but I want fever.
By yourself already know you bad feelings.
Oh, but you know.
Yeah, I already know.
So you, what have you about? The oil I do space in the I'll be sheep. We can't talk whatever.
You say you can be sheep. What people think more friend?
I can be sheep.
How you doing? I'm being funny. When you stand out outside the mirror and you twist your body head. Yeah, why you be doing that for people in the when you say I'm going for 24 hours, you'll go for 24 hours, you twist your body. You already get that one down, then you twist just like the half one is 4 years. You tell me a message, you send me all that content there to me. Oh, you know, every man you that's all content. You know, you catch up video, know why I message you, you know. You understand? So we're not doing it. Yeah. Because she's in
don't run out of work. Because my reason when you say 15, put that back. By the way, so do you follow that? So yeah, see when you told the other man, you're not going money. He said no. You haven't seen anything to do. We give we are only that flower to your face. So your face can say more your boyfriend. Don't deny a thing. You know, when you're not
you follow them participate that. I choose Brian, I choose.
I swear.
I said, what the hell? Your friend Gary choosing.
You.
Say, I choose Lisa, and she say, yeah. I choose Lisa. I choose Lisa.
You know how the people, like, I actually had issues with, and you can see that they were very
She's so Jacob and Shanto Manilo.
Me, I know after a flower will come to them when I sleep again. On the power class.
It's not get settled.
Yeah.
That's
destiny.
Now when you're reading a book, I don't have pen to read that. I'm going to steal, man.
All due respect,
Yes,
King and Queen chair.
I repeat, you have a cutting board for me. Cutting board. Brian, see what cutting board. Try. I might deliver one though.
If I say the lion for the house.
Yeah. If I'm not Jago,
Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
For you to say
Well, mostly I want to.
You got wigs. So you see your axe. No, but listen, you wear, right? You take the eye, never know the apple.
Let's start it.
No, already.
But I was saying, I can't cherish.
What
about that time?
Where is the who are that here now?
Bring them back here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, because I'm going to
see that what's in here. Yeah, I want to send in this particular trip.
But then the best thing you can do is just open the box. You take a paper, the person who has it, you give it back to them.
Here.
So we already know the papers we have. Sean, just put it one side. Who took Sean?
Yeah,
Somebody threw Sean.
Nelly Hasha.
Yes,
Manish is inside.
Manage
is coming. He wants to
He's disturbed now.
Brian, what is the fire? Hey, man.
I don't.
He got one.
They will call you. I'm gonna have a go for it. They will go for it.
Oh. It's still touch.
This thing. Tonight we do old go to work and not eat. They're all going to be look how bad, Lord.
I ain't even more making some for the day.
That's not me. That's what I check on.
Who had Daniela?
So we don't talk about this. We are one of you. You are one of you. I didn't tell you about one of you.
Send to the crown ball. What the heck that? We gotta tell the people like it.
We don't know who's there for. I know that.
People inside or go for you.
Cherish the price.
Take it now. I see you, you know.
And then you go for
So you
Now we both school. Hello.
How there?
I choose my people inside or go for you.
Who told Shelly?
Bring Shelly, me hold it. Cherish.
You told me?
Not you.
Who you told?
Who you told? At Ariel. It's Ariel that took Manish.
But give it a hug.
Who told you?
Chaco.
Who told me? Ariel?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Destiny brought
Lisa, who told Gary the blocker? Lisa.
So you have Tina, right?
Yes, Tina. Just name me Tina. Today speak your mind, bro. Where's that nigga? It's not been really, I'm bro. We own this country. We the men in this country.
Who told you that?
I can forget.
You can really forget.
When I cannot pick people, I can say that.
Who told the eating of us?
Franny?
You said come on, the eating. All the food is in here, Boyua.
Yeah, kill it.
What the fuck is it?
Is he coming right now?
I came.
Later.
Who took Akim?
La blind man. La fight Akim. Franny.
I told her I came.
Funny, you twist me. Drop it,
What
nigga.
is it? No, please. You told I came?
Yes.
Let me hold it. Yeah, for real.
You can grow. See a muscle, but don't shut up yet.
Where are you, Mozo?
That way, sir.
I know how you impressed that break him.
Very
I
funny.
know where. That's true, Bobo, man. The PhD.
Don't go too far. They will actually do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear please now.
It's for Umbo.
You ain't getting beat.
Go to guest card on here. Sure, Bob.
There goes that.
Cherry, you have to my Cherry.
What is that? Was you?
Usually,
Before you feel when I tell you, yeah,
I wrote there, but who told me that?
hey. See what Daniel had to say. I
told you to skip the chat name. Because she's not playing.
We'll
carry it. But I will talk about the person who you want. I did. They tell me the mayor will take 2 papers. Where's Nelly?
And please, please, if we start things you can, should not play.
For sure.
So I play with me.
That's it.
We have a little fun by it.
So means there will be 2 leftover papers.
No, there will be one now. My name left over.
I get my name.
So I give you.
Money won't tell
me.
Who told my name?
Brian.
Who told Michael Way? Who told Jago Flo?
Be careful now. Nugu. Why Nugu? Be careful. No problem.
Manish.
I told me it wasn't. You are shit there, man. Be very careful.
No.
Saggy picture, right?
Yeah, you go on your friend, man. I suppose on your beer, they didn't go outside. And you know, who told the ballet dancer?
Manage.
So the ballet dancer is one. So we better no. We better have 1-2 papers.
So I do
My name is here more.
You can pick it from here.
Before you say it's second, yeah. But who come and Nina? I left behind anywhere. I may have forced it instead of TV. My people know about it. When I chose to say so, they made the balance.
I got a game on Nintendo, so I got to
I don't get Brian.
No, you can pass it. You will not be fun. You will not be fun. You will not be fun.
I thought I was one year size of the person.
My friends, I get paper. They make a paper.
No, you say his needs. But not choosing, so you'll be the boss. No.
I think it's going to be
that's it. Just not me.
You sons.
Yeah, man.
I was stupid, Jenny. So, yeah, let's start now. May I go start suggestion? Those that perpetually refuse to come for a particular activity. They'll be suspended from tomorrow activity that you open.
You're not forced. So you can say you're not forced.
Why you're not forced? I'm
DIA.
You say I want to be real, funny, but not stop talking today, yeah?
Funny. Dia. She's fun to be around. Funny, please.
Yeah, man.
She's fun to be around. She's lively.
When I give it away, I know it's your own fact. Yeah.
She's fun to be around. And she's also lively. She's a creative person. And she's outspoken. Bad side. One. She quick to conclude. Two. Don't hear from both parties for anything. Once you hear this, she won't find out anything. She won't go and research or anything. She will conclude on this. Two. Three. Oh, sorry.
That man express himself.
SAG. His nigga is dope. He's a fun guy actually. Few times we've been here. He's very lively guy. Let's say we share similar kind of let's say where we act.
Attitude.
Yeah. So he's almost like me as well. At times because mostly I guess he never had the time to play like me. So it's different balls. So it's actually fun being around side and he gets your funny side out. Bad side. The nigga got stroke. But he's afraid to put it out.
They got stupid.
The second one.
That's stupid now for you.
Don't comment.
Don't comment.
The last comment. He got stroke, but you don't want to come out straight. And the second one, he got bad toe scent. And that smell he toes off you back. One time when they inside toe scent, but they want to stay out.
I can't get shit at my baby.
Your toe smell, bro.
No, I'm embarrassing myself.
Yeah, but talk.
And things about Nelly, I do like number one, she's a kind of bold person. I love her being bold. Yeah. Number two, she's actually funny and lively. But things I hate about Nelly, she's pulling her too much that she can't control it. Yeah. And number two, she's a Confucianist. We always have problems with being on ground, always have a profile. I wonder how to be here, sir. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. I wish I still have that. The guy is a good side. He's strong, courageous, he's bold, hardworking. Oh, I'm going to say it now. Basta. I got it.
Beat you?
I got it. Ah.
No comment.
It's something like a family.
So no one?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Gary is broken. All right, for the good side. I noticed that Gary don't, hold things in heart. People don't let go of things, And then secondly, he's funny. He don't care if you bully him or he should just do what he's doing. Yeah. The bad sides. You are very, very hard to take corrections. One. And then two, you are quite of feeling intimidated. When you talk something and then another person cuts you off, you feel like you are that stupid that you can't defend yourself. So you got to try to work on it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay, I just did that. The bad side with that.
The good side.
Okay, the good side, she's pregnant, and then she's pretty. The bad side is she's fake, and then she's a snitch.
She's a what? No, she's fake and she's a snitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she can't explain.
And she does.
She is friendly and she is
Oh, really? The message? What's Josie Gray and Josie Shelly?
Shelly is a cool guy, one. And then two, he got a good appearance. And then the bad side of Shelly on his music business, like, he won't do music. But then when he portraying the music, like, he on stage doing it one, he don't put himself into what he doing.
Oh, like Salah.
Yeah. So he don't put himself into what he doing. That's one thing I know, the bad side of Shelly. Yeah, that's all I know.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. That place can remove. I told you, you're funny looking at Bryant. Excuse me, we are here to hear you looking. You're cool, sir. Yeah, now to understand when you want it. Ever since. No, please. Take the fashion. It's a good looking guy, one. You ask for them two. Your pastor. It's a useless tool. You fuck around too much. Two. The people that came here. People that came here. People that came here. They all done inside there 24 hours chasing your intention. You know what to do. That power.
It's good looking, it's awesome.
Good looking, as
I actually chose Lisa. I don't know, but Lisa here, Lisa is very beautiful. She's beautiful / brilliant, and she has certain part of her that I feel like my spirit leg or spirit leg is blend that we can easily access each other. But what I don't like about her, she's 20 years, so that's the part about her. She's still partly